Hello, my little runaway. I'm sure you thought you'd got away scot-free. Well, Linnaeus might have forgotten. The mighty Kaiser himself may have forgotten. I, however, did not. I have hunted you since Colorado. I almost caught up in Utah, but then you got that automobile. I have found you now, however, and I think it would be better for you to come to me. If you want the girl back, travel north and find me. You can have 2 threads to follow. Perhaps I will sell her to the son of that NCR senator on the run from his own lands. Or perhaps I will take her further into the frontier lands. The only way for you to find out. I'll be seeing you soon. Courier.
I couldn't go out like this. Nor wasn't it Fogarty Manor. Adam Burke's trail ran cold. Just another name, carved into the dust. That leaves the raiders out near Madsen. But I can't face them. Not like this. Pretty sure my left arm is fractured. Ribs feel like shattered glass every time I breathe. Back when I had Med-X, I could push through. Well, that stash dried up days ago. Pain's all I've got now, and it's screaming. Every second I waste. God only knows what's happening to her. But if I die, no one else is looking. No one else even knows she's out there. If I go down, she's gone for good. So I'm heading back to the Mojave. Just for a while. There's a den in Westside. Old place. Might still have some Med-X tucked away. Maybe a half-decent doctor. I wouldn't say no to a little buff out either, but I won't get greedy. I will find you, Nora. Even if it kills me later. I'm not dying today.
That's a tragedy. Really, I'm all broken up about this. I was hoping that he'd be retrieved alive and well. I was really hoping that the rich, entitled child rapist would get to go on home to reunite with his corrupt bureaucrat father. Well, here's your reward. As I said, I can only pay you 500, what with the death of the target and all. I'm sure you'll manage. I expect I won't be leaving this illustrious post anytime soon, so stop by again sometime. I might have more work.
Yeah, real tragedy about Burke. Now you mentioned something about more work.
Excuse me a moment. You're wanted at Ranger Station Foxtrot. Sounded urgent. Of course, everything Rangers say sounds urgent. Sounds like the man to speak with is a ranger named Early. I don't know any more than that. I'd ask him if you want the details.
I didn't come back here just to do the NCR's dirty work. If I run into Early, I'll see what he wants. If he wants me doing anything out here in the Mojave, don't expect it to get done anytime soon. I'm wasting enough time down here in the Mojave as it is. If it wasn't for my arm, and how useful Med-X would be up there, I wouldn't even be down here. I'm gonna head up west side. Maybe I can find a cheap clinic there. Hate to go to the followers just for this. If I had to choose between New Vegas and West Side, I'd probably pick West Side. Something about it just feels more authentic. Maybe I can find a hookup out here too.
Intruder! Yeah! Intruder!
Really, big guy?
Too weak.
Well, can be upset with him for having fun. I know there's a junkie
I'm
den
glad
around
you
here
son of a bitch is
somewhere.
on our side.
And a better place to find a hookup.
I kinda like being a farmer. Howdy.
Howdy. Hey. Got a question for you.
What? Who are you? What do you want?
Easy. Name's Cylan. Let's not do anything either of us will regret. What do you do around here?
Man, fucking nothing. Bitch-ass militia kicked me out. Said I have to use a gun. Got all pissy when I smashed some fiend's head open. Whatever. My girl overdosed a little back. I got nothing to do but get fucked up. For now. Fuck, man. Shit, I don't know how long my stash will last me. My usual dealer is being a punk. Won't sell shit to anyone lately. Hey, he told me not to talk to him for a while. He didn't say shit about you. Could you jog down to his place, ask what the fuck is up?
I'm actually looking for a dealer myself. So sure.
Kick ass, man. He's holed up in some old-time apartment building south of town. Dude's name is Felix. Figure out what's up? Get him back in the game if he's pulling some retirement shit. I owe you for this one, amigo.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
Just gotta find me some sweet jet.
More of a buff-out guy myself. Alright. You said those apartments south of town. Been there before.
There you are.
Typical West Side. Leave it to West Side to make you work for it. Where are you? Apartment 22, that's his room. Might as well make it safe out here first. Hey! Westside Militia! Your militia, stand down! I'm not a fiend! Alright. You're a fiend now. Surrender goes a long way, asshole.
We'll return, stronger than before.
Out of bed, asshole. You must be Felix.
Hey, what's up, man?
Todd asked me to come. I'm looking to buy some stuff myself, so I want to know why you stopped selling.
What? Todd? Is he trying to get me killed or something? I don't sell shit, man. I'm retired. Yeah. You should get going, man. Tell Todd to find someone else, yeah?
Kim pushers don't just retire out here. Something else is going on.
Shit. Look, man. This guy just showed up a few days ago, okay? He's hanging out in one of the empty rooms. He's freaking me out.
Considering where we are, I'm gonna need a little bit more than he's freaking you out.
This is fiend territory. And some smiley man's just going to move in? No way. I don't trust him. Tell you what, you'll make him go away, and I'd be happy to get back in business, you know? But I'm not doing shit while he's here, okay?
Smiley man. I'll go check him out.
Great, thanks. I'm not saying, kill him, but you know what you have to do, right?
Well, smiley men don't typically have ham radios. Up! Up!
Oh hey, welcome. Come on in. Huh? We're all friends here. I hope. Name's Steve. What can I do for you?
I don't know why I took you more for a Ned. You know, when Felix said someone weird was down here, I didn't have you in mind. You are out of place. What the hell are you doing here?
Homesteading, my friend. This is how safe havens are established. I know my way around a gun, so the fiends don't scare me. This right here is how we make Outer Vegas safe for all comers.
That has got to be the shittiest lie I've ever heard. Now tell me why you're really here.
I just told you, pal.
Good with a gun and a ham radio on your desk.
Yeah, later.
You're a plant. Give me just a second. How considerate of you. Well, that's embarrassing. See, what I actually meant was... Should have just shot him. NCR uniform. Some orders. Felix was right. Courier, your current orders are to operate under cover. That's all I needed to hear. Lucky you. It was an NCR plant. You were right to be worried.
Yeah?
Hey, what's up, man?
The guy in that room was an NCR plant. A rat monitoring your trade.
What the fuck? The NCR ain't got anything better to do than harass small-town dealers? God damn, they don't even own Vegas, and they're trying to, control the people here. Shit! Bear's just as bad as the Legion, and I've been in Arizona, man. Oh, son of a bitch. Where'd I put my downers? Oh, there they are. Yeah, they'll feel nice in a minute. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. You could tell Todd I'm back in business, okay? You can come back anytime, man. I sell cheap to my friends.
Thanks, Felix.
Hey, what's up, man?
I've actually been looking for a dealer myself.
Hey, you got it. Here, this'll put you in a good mood, eh?
Buff out. Buff out and medics. You're a hell of a man, Felix.
Adios.
I'll see you around.
Hello.
I'm back, Todd.
What's up?
I settled things with Felix. He's back in business.
Oh, hell yes. That's awesome, man. For real. I owe you big time for this shit. Hey, so, I got nothing to do around here, man. I'm thinking, what if I tag along with you? Gotta be more interested than sticking around here. I'm good in a fight, man. Don't worry. So what do you say?
You wanted me to get your fix back in the market. So you could leave and go with me. Yeah, sure. Let's go.
Hell yeah!
Doesn't make any damn sense. But I reckon I'll be stopping by with Felix every so often, so... no big deal. I actually have a car just outside of Westside. So, good news. Guess we won't be hoofing it everywhere. Gotta be good news to you. I've got rules. Legion enslavers die. We don't hurt kids. If it's someone innocent, we better be getting paid for it. Apart from that, I don't have a lot of moral hang-ups. Well, that has to be the shittiest clinic I've ever seen. Excuse me.
Who the fuck are you and what are you doing in my house?
Cross out front led me to believe this was a clinic. Busted arm says I need one, so here I am.
Yeah, it's a clinic. This ain't a fucking charity, though. I'm low on supplies. You grab them for me and I'll help you out. Deal?
Deal? Why won't you just take caps? Whatever. Where are they? I'll go get your supplies.
Good. I'll help you out once you're back.
Todd, I think that doctor sent us to pick up drugs. Tell me that doesn't scream dead drop. Well, who am I to argue? Let's go. So, Doc, were your supplies, drugs?
You again? Oh, right, my supplies. Hand them over.
These are just chems, aren't they?
Well, yeah. I never said I was out of stims or Radaway, did I? Oh shit, my man added some extra medics this time. One sec.
Did you just shoot up?
You got a problem. Everyone out here self-medicates. Booze, chems, sex. Don't even think about giving me a lecture. I've heard enough holier-than-thou shit from others.
You should have just been honest with me. I use Med-X quite often.
You're right, I should have. This isn't going to be a problem, is it?
No problem. Just be upfront with me next time.
I didn't lie to you, but I get what you mean. Cross my heart, no more bullshit from now on. Anyways, why'd you come here in the first place? What do you need help with?
I've had a broken arm for a few days now. But why else would anybody walk in here?
let's get to it then. I'll fix you up for free, but just this once. Hey, left field, but do you mind if I travel with you? Tired of being cooped up in here.
A doctor accompanying me probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Sure, you can come along.
Great. If you ever need to be patched up again, just ask me.
Well, I'm working with the NCR. Nothing official, mind you. So just keep your mouth shut and let me do the talking. They know me as the Courier. Yeah, that Courier. So when people call me that, just play it cool. Alright. You guys just want to hang back, I understand. You must be early. I'm the Courier.
Been hearing stories about you. Some kind of courier shaking the Mojave up like a hornet's nest. Must be some kind of dedication to your job, considering that's still your title after all the other things you've been doing. Which is why I wanted to have a chat with you.
Lieutenant Brant said you had a job for me.
That I do. Heard about your little foray up north tracking that Burke kid. That's rough territory. I'm thinking you've been paid to go fugitive hunting there once before. How about an encore performance? I need someone up there dealt with.
I was planning on going back up there anyway. What's the job?
Well, you know how there was that push to bring Burke, sick bastard that he is, in alive? Well, that's not really an issue here. Fella up there by the name of Caleb Alkist. At the moment, his head is attached to his shoulders, and I got 10,000 caps to whoever can rectify that.
10,000 caps? That's a heavy sack. Must be a pretty bad guy.
A long damn story. Short version is he's a mass murdering lunatic, claiming the NCR authorized his killings. Which is verifiably bullshit, seeing as how those orders would have come from me, and I sure as hell never gave him the go-ahead for that.
Give me the details.
Fine. Been around McCarran, maybe you noticed we got some bounties open for a few fiends. Well, hiring bounty hunters for the especially troublesome raiders isn't a new policy. We did it a lot when we first rolled into the Mojave. We didn't have the resources to send actual forces after the little raiding parties, so why not hire local talent to do it for us? Worked pretty well most of the time, but there was this one raider boss, a man named Sheridan. Man was hard to kill. Started to empower other raiders in the area. Sheridan could stand up to us and live, so why shouldn't they try it too? So I put a contract on the son of a bitch. Kill him and wipe his influence.
You're mentioning a Sheridan. What does this have to do with Alquist?
There's a little town southeast of Ways. Normal folk who live there. They got it in their head that Sheridan could protect them. So, they gave him and his crew shelter. They wouldn't sell him out. Alkis took the bounty and rolled into town with his posse. Sheridan wasn't there, but townsfolk were. These weren't raiders, they were just normal folk trying to make it out there. But Alkist killed them all, even the kids. Burned the whole place to ash and left the bodies to rot. Then he started saying we hired him to do it. Wipe out Sheridan's influence. That does make this personal for me, but to be honest, the man deserves to hang any which way you look at it.
That's pretty fucked up. I'll get to hunting.
Good. Alright, be ready for anything. Report back to me when you're done.
Alright, seems we have a proper dirtbag on our hands. 10,000 caps, though, you heard him. A lot of chems for all of us. You know, the last time I had a team, it was a lawn proper girl from Wyoming and a little girl. Not quite. The miscreants we are.
What's up?
I want to trade some stuff with you, Todd.
Alright. Don't touch my fucking turbo.
Yeah, don't worry. Not much of a turbo guy myself. Why don't you hold this knife, though? And this broken backpack. Thanks. Let's get going. You guys ever been this way? I believe at one point, this road headed. Shit. Well, don't you guys help all at once. Damn it. What are you two doing? Looks like we'll have to sneak our way to Madsen.
You thought...
lot of help those two are. There's somebody up there. Howdy, how's it going?
Howdy. You need something from me?
Not really. Just figure I'd make friendly conversation.
Right. Well, it's a step up from the usual fire and brimstone approach that a lot of you headhunters prefer. Speaking from past experience, I concede. Although, seems like you got a decent grasp on how to operate. Heard how you executed that Burke asshole. Good work. Animals like him don't atone and get better. Really, it's more merciful for everyone to just put him down, like a sick dog. But you're not here about Burke this time. You're here for me. And sadly for you, you're not in a position to make good on your orders.
So, you're Allquist. Please, elaborate.
Simple. When my posse and I traveled up through the valley, we were constantly harassed by fuckwit raiders. Human garbage, through and through. These same raiders also routinely attack the town. They kill or run off merchants. They fuck with commerce. The whole town despises them, as do I. That being the case, I offered my posse services to the town. As we speak, my people are off hunting down any raider they can get their hands on. Now, I don't know how acquainted you got with the upstanding citizenry of Madsen, but I've talked with most of them, and we got something in common. This town was built by people trying to get away from the NCR and make a new life for themselves, like me, only stationary. So, you draw me here, and every last person in town is gonna back me up. You wanna get me, you'll have to murder all of them. And you might be thinking you can live with that. You just want to get paid. Fair enough. But let's remember why Early put a price on my head. Slaughter a whole town? He ain't paying you a damn thing. He'll just put another bounty out on you this time around. That'd be a shame, huh?
So, you're just a coward, hiding behind the people of this town.
Not really, no. No more than any of the other outlaws hanging around here. You know that young woman in the gun store is wanted for murder? Man's gotta have a code. Mine dictates that I do everything in my power to wipe the raider filth from this region, and that's what I aim to do. I'd rather not fight you, but what I'm doing is more important than your job. No, if you want me dead, I have a proposition for you.
What do you want?
Simple. Maybe you've seen those slavers operating in the region. Regular slavers, mind you, not Legion, though they're not any better. I detest slavers. Whole reason I came north was to hunt them down, each and every one. So my proposal is this. Kill them. All of them ideally, but my focus is on their boss, man named Tex Bradshaw. Him and his son run this crew, and they need to die. You do this, and I'll throw some money your way. Or if you come back, still adamant about killing me, I'll agree to settle things out of town. Deal?
Just so turns out, not a giant fan of slavers myself. We got a deal.
My sentiments exactly. Anything else before you go?
What happened in Brighton? I want your side of things.
I imagine Hurley told you the basics. Probably framed it around some stupid fucking good and evil ethical philosophy, though. Before House domesticated Vegas proper, and before the NCR came marching in from the west, the Mojave was untamed and wild, dangerous as hell. The fiends are new, I'll grant them that, but the others, the vipers, jackals, hell, even the cons, they're a shadow of what they used to be. When the NCR first came to the Mojave, the first opposition they faced came from independent little raider bands, not organized gangs or armies. And one of these bands was led by a man named Sheridan.
It's not the first time I've heard about Sheridan.
Speaking objectively, he's the most depraved bastard to ever run himself a gang. Take any regular act of cruelty, Sheridan would take it further. Murder is the least of his crimes. Torture, rape, slaving, it was all fair game for him. And, of course, he just refused to fucking die. The NCR got a bug up their ass about clipping him. In return, Sheridan began to focus all his efforts on making life hard for them. See, the longer this went on, the more bold the other raiders got. Sheridan could target the NCR with impunity, so why not them? I guess he bought into his own bullshit, because he installed himself as the new overlord of some little town to the southeast, Brighton. In that fucking town, they loved him for it. They paid him for protection and believed he'd honor it. Said the stories about him was all NCR lies. That's the point where Early hired me, and I reckon you know what happened next.
So, not even gonna try to defend yourself. Why go after Brighton?
Well, I wasn't the first hunter to take the contract on Sheridan's head, you know. Not by a long shot. NCR hired dozens of them. Most of the dumbasses went after him directly. Always ended badly for him. Skinned alive and left to rot, thrown on hot coals, that sort of shit. A direct method didn't work, so I gathered my gang together. Most of those guys are dead now. Anyway, we all rolled right up into Brighton. Once we arrived, I announced, loud as you please, "Bring me Sheridan, bound and gagged. You have exactly 1 hour, or there will be consequences." Well, of course, they don't. Why would they? They were paying him to defend them, and they figured him for invincible. Tell me, would an invincible protector let his people be slaughtered in the streets? So, an hour passed, and we killed everyone. Age, health, it didn't matter. They were his loyal devotees, so they were marked for death. Sheridan never showed up, of course. Coward. We threw the corpses in a ditch to rot, we burned the town to ash, and we headed on home.
How can you justify that?
Easy, 'cause it worked. Sheridan wasn't a bulletproof defender of the weak. He was a coward on the run, with no home to offer him shelter. The legend of the raider that no one could touch? Gone. He didn't protect his people. He didn't retaliate. He didn't do a goddamn thing. His gang splintered, his clients abandoned him, and when other raiders hit the NCR, they no longer did it in his name. Maybe he's still out there, sharpening his knives and brutalizing anyone weaker than him. Does it matter? I broke his power base. He's toothless. That was what I was told to do. What I was supposed to be paid to do. Fucking Early. That spineless shit says it was unforgivable. I don't give a fuck about forgiveness. I do terrible things to terrible people, and I can live with that. How can I justify what I've done? Because my daughter can sleep at night without fear of men like Sheridan. I'll go to my grave with my head held high because of that. The world needs bad men like me to make the hard decisions for the greater good.
Yeah, your daughter can sleep well, because how many kids will never get to sleep again?
You can fuck off with that holier-than-thou bullshit. You kill people for money, same as me. You don't get to hold yourself to a different standard. If you're too chicken shit to make hard choices, get the fuck out of the way for the people who can.
At least we can agree that you have nice dogs.
They are. Good company, these two. Although, that's about it. They don't really guard shit, and I try to keep them out of gunfights.
I'll take care of Tex. And when I'm back, you and I will settle things.
Watch yourself out there, bounty hunter.
Hey, Doc.
What's up?
Why don't you wait here in town? I don't need you getting hurt. I'll come back for you when I need you.
You better not forget about me.
Oh, I wouldn't dare. Todd! God damn it.
Sight of your own blood?
Hell did Todd go? Damn it. Should have left him in that damn chunky den. Oh, welcome back, Todd. Glad you could join me.
Adios, bitch.
My sentiments exactly. Let's get out of the light. All right.
What have
All right, Todd. Look alive.
you done?
Add her up.
Not bad. Todd?
Yo, I just black out.
Jesus Christ. Thought you were dead. Maybe hitting things with a bat isn't the best idea. Back up! Let him come. Todd!
Like the sight of your own blood?
Shit. Let me drink. Let me drink. Thanks. You're very considerate. Yeah, you're doing that a lot.
You know you're gonna die painful.
I didn't mean it. Kill me. What have you... done? You...
Every one of these assholes cuts me up.
Yo, I just black out.
Yeah, you did. Will we head out there? You know, I used to listen to New Vegas, to Mr. New Vegas, like he was a myth. Let's take a sec before we head out there. Let's form up. We'll go get medic. We'll go get the doctor. Even if she just waits in here. Get both of us patched up and ready to go.
Hey, thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, go ahead and like and subscribe. If you didn't, go ahead and tell me why in the comments. Until next time.